Quick announcement, I'm going to start streaming tomorrow at 8 p.m. CST on twitch.tv/grumpyonval. I also made a TikTok account at grumpyonval and I hope to see you there. In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to move like this.
Short 55.
Dude, he's pushing him.
Make sure that you're paying attention to the keystrokes on the top right so you understand what buttons I'm pressing in order to achieve movement. So there are different pillars of movement that we're going to be covering in today's video. Those pillars are strafing, bunny hopping, sliding, rope jumping, and silent jumping. Once you get better at all of these things, your movement's going to be night and day compared to what it was before. So let's get into strafing. There's two different types of strafing. There's directional strafing and rotational strafing. If you want to get better at strafing, I suggest using a wall like this, where you jump around the corner back and forth to practice your strafing. This is a great way to practice both your directional and rotational strafing. So let's get into bunny hopping. The two main techniques that you see me using in my videos are the following: regular bunny hopping and strafe dodging. Strafe dodging is extremely effective against one-tap guns. This includes pistols, chambers, sheriff, guardian, etc. Strafe dodging is comprised of an initial rotational strafe, which then transitions into a directional strafe. The next movement technique is called strafe peeking. This technique is extremely useful when you're trying to gain information on the other side of a smoke, but it's extremely effective when using it in wall smokes, like Viper, Neon, and Phoenix's wall.
This way! Go, go, go!
In order to accomplish this movement, you're going to want a directional strafe out of the wall, and backwards rotational strafe into the wall. Since you're backwards rotational strafing into the wall, your camera is facing perpendicular to the smoke, meaning that you get a lot more information on your way back in versus directional strafing. Many people have probably mastered sliding already, but just in case you haven't, here's a brief explainer. You can slide into any direction. That includes forward, sideways, and backwards. You can also slide diagonally by combining two directions.
One enemy remaining.
In order to backslide, you have to have initial forward momentum before the slide. This is most easily done after a jump, or BHOP. If you want to achieve a backslide, hold your forward key on the way down from the jump, and as soon as you land, switch from W to S, after which you click your slide key. Now that we have learned all the foundational pieces of movement, we can start combining them to incorporate them in really cool combos. A very common chain that a lot of people use is directional strafing in and out of a corner, and then backwards sliding to re-peek. Another great combo that I like to use is strafe peeking out of a smoke, and then instantly sliding back out.
This way! This! Go, go, go!
In case you're not aware, Neon's ult recharges your slide. This opens up a lot of creativity with what you can do when you do have your ult. A great example of this is double sliding, or extending the length of your slide. Here's how far you slide regularly, and this is how far you slide when you extend it.
They're standing. Out of charges! I'm out of here! Prepare for hell! One enemy remaining. Out of charges!
Another way this can be used is changing directions between your two slides to throw off your enemy.
Go, go, go! Here we go! Here
My favorite way to use this mechanic is to break timing in the beginning of the round.
Here we go. Get up. Fight. Fight. Pick. Oh.
Yeah.
Here we go. Slow.
Nice.
Spike down A.
Shocking.
One enemy remaining.
What many people don't realize is bunny hopping is not only useful horizontally, but is also very useful vertically. I like to call this mechanic box vaulting.
Go, go, go.
Box vaulting involves jumping off the corner of a box and then strafing back onto the next box in order to preserve momentum. That way, instead of going up slowly and incrementally, you go up in one smooth motion. Not only does this increase your speed of scaling, but it also makes you a lot harder to hit. If you want to make it even harder to hit you, you can incorporate directional strafing to throw off your hitbox. There are a lot of spots around all the maps that you can take advantage of this mechanic. Here are a couple examples.
Go, go, go.
The next mechanic we're going to look at is rope jumping. Rope jumping is really cool, especially with neon speed, because it allows you to do things and get to places that you usually can't. Keep in mind, a lot of players, even in really high elo, mistake the way you're supposed to be rope jumping. Many people combine their use and jump key and do it at the same time. It's actually better for you to press your use key first and then instantly press your jump key after. To showcase just how powerful rope jumping with neon speed is, we're gonna go from sight onto rafters in the matter of seconds.
I'm out of here.
Another way to use rope jumping is to change directions really quick. Everyone is aware of the silent jump peak, but many people, including Radiants and even pros, are not aware that you can use this mechanic to jump onto other objects. Here are some examples where you can use this. That wraps up this video. This was my first ever tutorial, so please let me know what I could do better on the next one. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or DM me on Twitter.